Aloha! Aloha everyone, welcome back for another orchid adventure. If you are tuning in for the first time, mahalo for stopping by. My name is Kelly and I am an orchid lover from Hawaii. Today I am in Waianae, located on Oahu's west shore, known for its beautiful beaches, breathtaking sunsets, and none other than S&W Orchid Nursery. This 2-acre family-owned and operated nursery has been in business since the early 1990s. But their family has actually been in the orchid business for a really long time. In fact, some of you may be familiar with Carmela Orchids, located on the Big Island of Hawaii. Well, that nursery is owned by Jeremy's Uncle Sheldon, but it's named after Jeremy's mom, Carmela. Those of you who don't know who Jeremy is, I will be introducing him in just a few minutes, because we're going to be doing a video about Honohono orchids. Right now we are just starting Honohono season, and some of my viewers, in fact a lot of you, have purchased Honohono orchids from him, and some of you have requested that I ask him if we can do a video about how he grows them. So that is what today's video is all about. We're going to talk about that, and of course if I do see any beautiful orchids in bloom, I will definitely share that with you guys as well. Okay guys, so this is Jeremy Domingo of S&W Orchid Nursery. We're here to learn about Honohono orchids.
Honohono orchids. How about this airplant? Look. Do you know airplants, you can grow it in the same kind of, you can grow airplants with orchids. If you were to come to S&W Orchids and walk around our nursery, you would see a lot of these rare Talensias. So what I'm doing today, short clip, but anyway, what I'm doing today is, for this one, I'm just taking off all this dead leaves, cleaning this dead matter right here. This way some of your Talensias, your rare ones, would grow into this. Good care, it'll grow big like this.
Yeah, he has air plants.
It'll grow big like this.
All over the nursery, guys. He has an amazing air plant collection.
And most time when it flowers, it starts to put out offshoots. And if you look closely into this leaf right here.
Oh, there's the babies, the keikis.
Yeah.
There's another one right there.
So as soon as it produces flowers, in a few months, it'll put out offshoots and you can, propagate more.
So guys, I lied. This is not a Honohono video. Just kidding.
That's because she wants to sneak up on me and
No. He's lying, guys. He already knew that we're doing he's just joking. He already knew that we're here to do a Honohono video, but he took this opportunity to show us his air plants, because he's actually making a really nice display area for his air plants, and he might let me show you guys, even though he's not finished.
Let's go look at it.
Oh, okay. He's actually letting me show you guys what it looks like. It looks really nice. For those of you who have been to the nursery, he recently fixed up this walkway area. Look at this, guys.
Ta-da.
So he's been working on all of these air plants.
I put new pipes here because I had recycled some pipes from my other greenhouse. Put up pipes, put up a fence, grid fence, and I already had the shade cloth, so I kept the shade cloth. And yeah, this is.
And now he's hanging all of his air plants and some monkey tails.
So I wanna
So this is a work in progress because as you can see, it's not finished
I
yet.
wanna kind of make a display for customers to come and look and see how you can grow air plants.
So for those of you who live here on Oahu, come and check them out. If you haven't been here in a while, they also have desert rose. Oh, look at this. This is really cool.
Look at this silver one.
Are these for sale or are these only for display?
I have plants for sale.
And you can ship air plants as well,
maybe
right?
Not this ones because I'm just using these for displays.
Oh, that's really nice. Do you ship air plants?
I do ship air plants.
Oh, okay. So yeah, guys, not only do they have orchids, they also have air plants and cactus and desert rose and succulents, and this is your one-stop shop. Aeroids. How can I forget the aeroids?
Oh yeah, look at that big one over there.
Yeah, he always makes it a point to point out his aeroids. I shouldn't have brought it up, guys. Sorry. But for those of you who like aeroids, I'm sure you guys will appreciate this.
Look how big and massive this is. Let me go.
Oh, he's gonna go hiding in there to show you how big his plant is.
Look how huge.
And what is this called again?
This is called a Monstera Thai Constellation.
Monstera Thai Constellation. And since we're back here, guys, and we were just talking about air plants, we might as well show the air plant collection.
Okay.
I mean, we're already here. And this is definitely worth showing because it's a crazy, massive... Look at this. What is this? A variegated banana?
My variegated banana.
Wow. I've never seen a variegated banana. This is so cool. Very neat.
Someone gave me that plant because I traded them. So they were kind enough to give me an offshoot.
Oh, lucky.
So this is part of my collection of the air plants.
So is this where you're taking your keikis from to?
Yeah, this is where I, take out the overgrown air plants and divide them up.
So guys, if you're looking for air plants, there's a good chance that he might have what you're looking for. And the best way to contact Jeremy, guys, is to call him.
Yeah, I have a really expensive air plant if you want to look at it.
Where is it?
It's down that way.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he has more air plants. So since we're still talking about air plants, I guess let's go ahead and take a look at that before we get started on the Honohonos.
I don't want to make this a long video if you don't have time, but I just want to show you that one.
Okay. What is that right there?
This?
No. This right here with the red.
Oh, this is called a bulbosa.
Oh, these are really cool. I like these. It's a really cool one.
Bulbosa.
Guys, before I got orchid crazy, because that's the best description I can give you for my passion for orchids. It's a little crazy. I actually was crazy about air plants, and I still have some, but now I don't really buy air plants anymore. I rather buy orchids. Okay, so now we are walking through the main entrance because we went all the way around. And as I mentioned, we will be talking about Honohonos, and he already has some in bloom. But before we get started with that, we're gonna go in the back because
one more
he wants to show us a rare, expensive. What is it? Rare or is it just expensive?
Rare and expensive.
Rare and expensive air plant.
See my white Honohono? You know, it's Honohono season when the white Honohono anosmum starts to bloom.
Yeah, those are usually the first ones to start blooming. So guys, if you come to Oahu or come to Hawaii for a vacation, you guys gotta stop here, because if you buy orchids, he can always ship it to you, unless you live in California, because they don't ship to California. This is a really cool looking air plant, and it is very big. Let's get a closer look at these leaves. Look at how curly they are.
Durotii.
Durotii.
My most expensive air plant.
How much is this one right here?
$1,000.
$1,000. Oh, I just saw $1,000 orchid at Kawamoto Orchid Nursery. It was a bulbophyllum.
Bulbophyllum phalaenopsis?
No, it starts with an S. SPIESII, I think. It looks like a bulbophyllum phalaenopsis. The leaves are the same, but the pseudobulbs are a little different, and I read about it, and the flower is a little different. But it was $1,000, and it was on sale. Well, not on sale, for sale at Kawamoto Orchid Nursery, because I just did a video there. So you guys, if you haven't watched that video, go and check it out. That's one of our other orchid nurseries that we have here on Oahu. We don't have very many, so we gotta support them.
Come and see my Durotii.
Yeah, and come and visit Jeremy at his nursery. Both nurseries are open to the public, by the way, and they both ship. So
okay, let's go to the Honohonos.
Okay, let's go. Guys, if you love fragrant orchids and you don't have a Honohono in your collection, it is a must-have. And they come in so many different colors, so you can get more than one.
See, so as soon as the white start blooming, you know it's Honohono season, because the white anosmum is the one that blooms first. Well, in Hawaii, the white blooms first.
So these are white as well, the ones that are in bud right there.
This is white. You know it's white because
it's a green.
Bud, it has a green color.
So this is the white, guys, right here.
Yeah. If it was purple, if it had a purple shade, it would be purple buds.
Yeah, you can tell pretty much by the color of the buds what the flower is going to be.
And when Hono season starts, the leaf
big
starts to yellow. And
let me give you a close-up of what he's talking about, guys. So if you see your Honohono start turning colors like this,
you know it's
normal.
About to bloom soon. So what we would do to make the flower bloom nicer, prettier, we would sometimes pull off the yellow leaves like this, pull down. You never want to pull up, or else you're gonna hurt the section where either the keiki or the buds start forming. So just take off the leaves like this. Yeah.
And that'll help the flower grow nicer.
It'll help the flower to stand up nicer.
Oh, I see.
Sometimes the flower can droop. I don't know if well, sometimes the flower can be hidden by the leaves. So what we will do is pull off the leaf.
Even if it's not yellow?
Sometimes if it's not yellow, but most times when it's yellow, we start pulling off the leaf like this. Okay.
So I guess my viewers would like to know what you grow your Honohonos in and how you care for them throughout the year, and most importantly, how do you get them to bloom? Because I guess some of them are having a hard time getting their Honohonos to bloom.
Okay, let's go to our section where I have all my seedlings.
Okay.
Here we are.
Oh, that was fast. That wasn't very far, guys.
Okay, we grow ours. Well, we have been experimenting with cocoa chips. This is what we started experimenting this year with cocoa chips and perlite. So it's growing pretty good, but because cocoa chips is cheaper than sphagnum moss, so we tried experimenting, and it's growing pretty good. But with the sphagnum moss, it grows even better. I think it grows twice as fast.
And these are your keikis? Is this the keiki, the offshoots that people can cut off of their old canes?
Yeah, these are all the offshoots from the old growth.
So how do you care for them when they're this size? Do you water every day, or?
When it's this size, we water at least three times a week. But you can water it every day. When it's small like this, you can water it every day because it's growing so fast. It needs water. You can fertilize it every week. But we don't fertilize it every week because it just costs too much for fertilizer.
But for us home growers, if we wanna fertilize it, we can weekly.
You can also use Miracle-Gro liquid fertilizer from Home Depot. I use some of that Miracle-Gro if I need to spot treat some areas that needs a little more help.
Okay, so this is what they look like now, guys, but next year they will bloom, right?
Yeah, next year it'll bloom. This Honohonos grow really fast. So being that it grows fast, you need to water, fertilize constantly, and up pot. So something like this, maybe in 6 months, you probably could up pot it in a 4-inch pot with sphagnum. It grows better in sphagnum.
Okay, what about sun?
Sun.
Do they like brighter sun?
They like bright.
When they get bigger?
They like bright filtered light.
Bright filtered light?
This type of light.
So they grow really quick, guys. Imagine this size to what we were showing you earlier over there. That can happen. It's not impossible for them to get like several feet long in just one growing season.
One growing season.
Like right here.
You could
So
double this.
okay. So see the keiki? Show them the keiki in the pot. That is the new growth.
So this will bloom next year.
Yes.
Not this month, not this year, but this one will bloom next year.
So those little ones, by this time next year, those will be just as long, most likely, as these right now and bloom.
And with the right condition, it could double it.
It can get even longer.
Yeah. Depending what type you get, you can double the size.
That is so cool.
Or some types just stay this short, but they get fatter.
And they have a lot of Honohonos here, guys, and many different colors. And as I mentioned, we are just getting started with the Honohono season. So if you guys want Honohonos from S&W, you need to act really quick because a lot of these orchids go to Home Depot and Lowe's and other stores. So before you know it, they're not gonna have hardly anything left.
We do. Oh, see, you know it's about to bloom soon because the leaves are turning yellow. So if you're growing this in your yard and see all the yellow leaves, don't get discouraged because this is the normal routine of the plant, normal trait of the plant. They drop their leaves. They drop their leaves. That's why look, all the leaves are on the ground. They naturally drop their leaves so they can bloom.
All the leaves right there, guys. So if you see this happening to your Honohonos, be happy. It's a good sign, not a bad sign.
So S&W Orchids, we use pellets. We use Nutricoat.
Slow release fertilizer.
Yeah, 6 months slow release. And to supplement, we also use liquid fertilizer. Maybe every 3 months. Once every 3 months, use liquid fertilizer.
So basically, if you give them this type of care, this is what you should expect. You should expect your keiki that might be growing right now from in the pot to grow to something that looks like this in 1 season.
Yeah.
If you guys give it enough water, enough light, enough fertilizer, then this should be your result.
This is what we have in sphagnum. Look how healthy, nice and green and healthy.
So have you noticed a difference then
I noticed
between
the
sphagnum
difference.
and cocoa?
Yeah, it's just faster in sphagnum, and just grows greener.
Oh.
Maybe I don't have the right mixture of perlite and cocoa chips, so I still need to experiment.
So you guys have options how you grow your keikis. If you guys want to try grow them in sphagnum, or if you want to try and grow them in cocoa chips, and
Orchid bark.
yeah, you can also grow them in orchid bark.
Fine orchid bark. The starters you can grow them in fine orchid bark and perlite. I'm not sure if I have orchid bark.
Look at all of these Honohono keikis for next season, guys. They're all the way down these few tables. Well, hopefully we gave you guys some helpful info about growing Honohonos. I'm sure if you guys have any more questions, you guys will leave me a comment.
Look at my overgrown stuff.
This one looks really wild.
So all these keikis is ready to, cut and plant in sphagnum. You can cut it, dry it for maybe 1 day, leave it on the side for 1 day, and then plant it. I don't like to cut and plant it right away because with the moisture it might with the right moisture cut.
This will be a blooper.
I don't like to plant it right away. I like to dry it up before I plant it because I don't want disease to go into the fresh what do you call it?
Cut.
Incision. I don't know what do you call it.
Fresh cut.
Fresh cut. Anyway, Yeah. So this one, look, this is purple.
Oh, there guys, the different color buds. Hopefully you guys can see that.
I know it's purple because the buds are purple.
So if they want to propagate their old canes after their flowers are done and falls off, if they want to propagate their Honohono, do you recommend that they leave the canes on and wait until keikis grow? Because sometimes the keikis will grow wherever it didn't flower.
I know what you're getting at. Okay.
If you guys want to make more plants, is what I'm saying.
Do you see all this new growth?
Yes, I do. I sure do.
Okay. After the blooming season, these older canes are
They will not bloom again.
will not bloom, so it's of no use to us. So we just cut it off, cut every single cane. But I don't cut the babies. So I cut every single cane, even the small one, cut it off, and this will promote, and that will promote these babies, these offshoots, to grow even faster, grow faster, stronger, because all the energy is going into these babies. So I like to cut them all off, and then you just, you know, water every day, fertilize, and this should be, this baby should be just as big as this.
And what do you do with the canes that you cut off?
So I just cut off all the keikis off, and the next day plant it. Let me show you up in my planting area what I do.
How about before we go all the way up there, let's show them what you guys have in bloom, because I saw some really pretty ones when I was walking around. If you guys like Dendrobium aggregatums, they're starting to bloom.
I have a lot of aggregators. See that big mother plant right
Oh yes, look at that, guys. This is one, it's already starting to fade, but
there? Yeah. This
the
big,
color on this orchid, guys, is amazing. The flowers don't last very long, unfortunately, but this is one that if you like beautiful, colorful orchids, this is a great one to have. Oh, this one's also kind of faded already. But if you guys want aggregatums, you can order one from Jeremy or come down and pick one up yourself. But he does ship, guys. Oh, and some of you, I know you guys were looking for these succulents, string of turtles.
yeah, we just propagated this, and this is freshly planted.
They have string of turtles. They have
String of pearls
behind me, and
variegated string of hearts.
oh, variegated string of hearts, guys. So if you guys are looking for these, they have them here.
Look at this encyclia.
Oh, this is cool.
It needs tender, loving care.
Yeah, the flower is nice, but the plant looks a little
It needs
neglected.
a little help. Yeah. Sometimes I don't have time, so I'll get to it.
I seen another orchid in bloom this way. Oh, by the way, guys, Honohonos.
Oh, yeah.
They come in many different colors.
Different colors.
We almost forgot.
Touch of class. The picture's a little faded, but if you were to Google this, touch of glass, Nestor, lavender, Poridii, little sweet scent, Nifred's Quest times little sweet scent. This one is a really good one. If you were to look at my Instagram, you would see a huge mother plant. Purple Pride. Purple Pride is like a dark waxy purple. It's a really good one too. Blue Lip. Blue Lip. It's a good one also. Nifred's Quest. I don't have Nifred's Quest here, straight Nifred's Quest, but Nifred's Quest sometimes bloom off season. So
Oh, is that the one that blooms like twice a year?
yeah, so sometimes it randomly blooms off season. So if you can get that one,
That's a good one
it's a
to
good
have.
one to get put in your collection.
Okay guys, so if you want Honohonos, don't forget, hit Jeremy up. And the best way is through his
Instagram,
cell phone.
or you can call me, yeah,
Yeah,
or text me.
call or text, because email
I'll try to.
emails ain't a great idea, guys.
I'll try to respond.
Emails, I don't know if he's gonna get it. One of my viewers emailed him and I asked him if he got it, and he still hasn't found it. So
Sometimes I don't know. I'm not a tech person, so sometimes I don't know. It disappears.
so yeah guys, if you try to get in touch with Jeremy, be persistent.
Yeah. It
Call his cell
disappears.
phone and text his cell phone, and I will put his number on the screen. Look at this. This is really pretty.
That's Shari Abe.
Oh, Dendrobium Sherry Abe. Beautiful. Look at that. This is a popular one too. Is this the lava burst? Oh, I see some paths over there. Look at those guys.
Look at this Shirleyana. Shirleyana.
Schilleriana.
Look at this huge Shirleyana. It's Phalaenopsis Shirleyana.
How do you say it?
I don't know. Shirleyana.
Schilleriana.
Shirleyana.
Oh, it has
So,
two spikes.
Yeah. So sometimes when this blooms, it puts out keikis also. It'll put out offshoots sometimes.
On the flower
On the-
spike?
on the yeah, on the spike.
Oh, that's cool. Can't wait to see that one bloom. Look at this fowl. Pretty. I see that I thought it was, oh, what's this? What is this?
I don't know. I got it from my secret garden,
Oh,
but the lady lost the name. So
wait, let me.
I'm sure your audience can
Okay,
put a
guys,
name-
Jeremy needs help
put a name to this.
identifying this orchid. I see the one that looks like a green. Is it green flash? I know that's not the name, but it looks like it.
That's my Andrea Miller, or something like that.
Andrea Miller. Oh, it's pretty flowers. Looks almost like a spectabile a little bit. And of course they have Phalaenopsis, guys. Beautiful Phalaenopsis that they use to make custom arrangements, and they also deliver to Costco and Home Depot and Lowe's and a lot of the local stores here on Oahu. They are the major supplier of their orchids. Hang on guys, Jeremy is showing us something. His variegated epi.
Variegated epidendrum. Look at this.
Look at that, guys. Wow. Look at the flowers.
So beautiful. One of my favorite plants.
Zoom in on the flower. The plant itself is so pretty.
Do a little shake.
Look at the leaves. So cool. Wow, look at this, guys.
Smiley eye. It's not blooming yet, but
So that's not the flower?
it's the bud, but it's not, it didn't pop yet.
Oh. I thought that was it.
It's gonna be nice.
That's a different orchid. That's not a really common orchid that you typically see. What's that above you?
This is no idea.
Oh, look at these flowers, guys. It's probably been open for a while, yeah?
Yeah. That's huge.
It's a big plant.
Look at this, guys. It's a Brassica rex.
I have one of these.
Penny's Lucky.
Yeah.
Brassica rex, Penny's Lucky.
This is from Penny's Orchids.
This is the white, like not really white, but elbow color.
I'm not sure if I have a picture of it. If I do, I'll put it on the screen.
Look at how big, how fat these pseudobulbs are.
Yeah, they're huge.
If anybody wants one of this, message me.
Look at this, guys. The Renee Marquis.
Renee Marquis.
This is so pretty.
Yeah, they like the basket.
Beautiful
They
color.
like the basket.
What is it growing in? Sphagnum?
Sphagnum.
Oh, wow. Look at that, guys.
They like the basket and sphagnum.
And bright filtered sun.
Pigeon orchid. I missed the bloom, guys.
Oh, yeah. The blooms
Just
on this
bloom.
only last like a day.
Yeah. And look, I have a lot of kitties.
Oh, yeah. You have a lot. Look at these beautiful dendrobiums, guys. Ooh, that's so pretty. Look at this Cattleya. It is huge. Look at this, guys.
Hey guys, I'm gonna cut this Honohono, this anosmo. Sterilize my shears first. So don't be afraid to cut the Honohono. Cut off all the old growth.
So remember, guys, you want to cut it after
After the blooming
your,
season.
yes, after the blooming season is done, after your flowers have all wilted and fell off.
Look at this, guys.
Oh wait, that one was still in bud.
So, one thing about Honohonos, you gotta have this. I cut off the stalk. And do you know that this will bloom?
It'll still continue to develop.
It'll develop and bloom. But after it blooms, then you cut off all your babies. Cut off all your old growths. Cut off all the old growth. Okay, and then cutting off the old growth will shock the babies to grow, promote the babies to grow bigger and faster. So in the keikis, I won't worry about the roots too much because the roots will grow back.
So you also have keikis that are already growing from the cane, because this is probably from the other year, right?
Yeah.
Oh, there's another one right there, another tiny one.
So just don't be afraid to cut it. So just like this, guys, and all I would do is, you know, save it for maybe the next day to plant. Dry this part out first.
And then pot it up in sphagnum
Pot it
or
in sphagnum. Okay. I like to
fine
use,
bark.
You can use pine bark or sphagnum.
No, fine bark.
Or fine bark.
Yeah.
Yeah, fine bark and perlite. Or you
Okay.
can use just fine bark.
Okay, guys.
But it does better than better in sphagnum.
Oh, okay. All right, guys. I hope you learned a little bit from today's video. Jeremy's still cutting. I think he's gonna cut them all. Anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys have any other video requests, leave me a comment and I will try to accommodate you guys. Right now we are at the end of February, so coming up real soon is gonna be 2 orchid shows that I want to tell you guys about. The Windward Orchid Society is gonna be having their orchid show on the same weekend as the Kunia Orchid Society. So if you guys are here on Oahu, you guys are in luck because you have 2 orchid shows to attend, and they're going to be multiple days, so you can go to them both. You have no reason to not go to both of the shows. Also, if you want to come in from the outer island, it's a perfect time because you have 2 shows at once, and you guys will be able to attend both shows. And I got some really nice plants from both shows. Last year I got a couple Collagenes from the Windward show, and I got what is that orchid that won Best in Show that Penny had? I can't remember the name, guys, but I got one of those. It's a really pretty dendrobium. It's a dendrobium.
I forget. I know what you're talking about. I
Yeah.
forgot the name.
If I remember, I'll put the name on the screen and a picture of it. But I got some really nice plants at the shows, guys. So if you want to see beautiful orchids on display, if you want to buy some beautiful orchids, I suggest that you guys attend these 2 shows. And I will actually be at the Kunia show because our orchid club, we're gonna have a display there, and our president is gonna have a booth there. So I will most likely be there for all 3 days, and I will be doing a video for both shows. I plan on going to the Windward show hopefully early when they're setting up, and get that video out to you guys ASAP so you guys can see what they have, and hopefully you guys see something you guys like, so you guys can go down and check it out, support the vendors, support the orchid societies while Jeremy is showing us his air plants. And then we have the really big show, the biggest orchid show in the state, coming up in July. And that show I've been talking about for the last month or so. That way it'll give you guys a lot of time to make it to that one, because that one is in Hilo. And that one is definitely worth attending. It is the biggest orchid show that we have here in the state of Hawaii. Last year we had a vendor from Minnesota. So if you guys can make it to that show, definitely recommend it. Also, you're gonna see Carmela Orchids there. Jeremy's uncle Sheldon will be there. And I think your other uncle also.
Uncle Jared?
Yes, he also will be there, I think. He was there last year, along with Akasuka Orchid Nursery and a bunch of others. So you guys gotta go down and check it out. If you've never attended that show, you gotta go at least once. And hopefully I'll see you guys there. But until my next video, guys, remember to always live aloha. Mahalo for watching, everybody.